This channel has been everywhere.
Is YouTube flooding your homepage with women who live in vans?
Over 1.3 million subscribers.
Weird information going on about this YouTuber that just blew up overnight called Jennelle.
What is the magic formula that actually got her there?
I don't even think PewDiePie is gaining 300,000 a day.
If the algorithm is not backing her, I don't know what it is.
They never did that for anyone, not that I know of.
I think she's a YouTube plant made by investors so they can, you know, promote on her channel.
1 million subscribers.
And 1 million.
For a lot of people, viewers and creators alike, reaching the 1 million subscriber milestone means you've made it. It takes work ethic, perseverance, and largely time. Years, and if you're one of the lucky ones, months.
Before I started vlogging, I had a YouTube channel for 5 years. And in those 5 years, I had a whole bunch of huge viral hits. Movies that got like 15, 16 million views. But my subscriber growth was anemic. The channel growth was anemic. Flat, like that. 5 years, 500,000 subscribers. Then I started uploading daily. And in 5 months, I had 500,000 more subscribers. That's 1 million subscribers. 5 years for the first 500,000, 5 months for the second 500,000.
It takes a long time. It's a big reason why this creator, Jennelle Eliana, is sparking some controversy. This channel with only 2 videos has hit 1 million subscribers within a matter of weeks. Is this growth legitimate, or is there something more dishonest going on? Welcome to Psych IRL, my name is Donna. I'm gonna start this video off by saying that this video is sponsored by Audible. Go to audible.com/psychirl or text psychirl to 500-500. Oh man, Jennelle Eliana. I've got so many requests from you guys wanting me to do a video about her, so that's what we're going to do right now. But she hit 1 million subscribers with only 2 videos. That's crazy, that's unheard of. And with that fast of a growth comes the conspiracy theories. Who is this channel and how did she grow so fast?
Hello, I'm Jennelle and I live in a van with my pet snake, Alfredo.
Her channel, pretty typical of a van life channel, although she has the added element of that quirky teen editing, almost always associated with Emma Chamberlain. And with only 2 videos, she's managed to hit 1 million subscribers. Because this growth is such an anomaly, many have speculated that it's artificial, that Jennelle has purchased these views and subscribers, or that she's an industry plant. In regards to the first point, purchasing views or view botting, it's very unlikely. If you've been subscribed long enough, you'll know I've done experiments on view botting on a different channel. The short answer to whether or not it works is no, it doesn't work. In terms of metrics, the views register, making it look like a large number of people have seen your video, but the watch time only lasts for a few seconds, so it's enough to register as a view, but it's not a large enough watch time to share with new viewers. As a result, you have 0 interaction because these views come from bots, and your video will not be shared because of the short watch time. In addition, if botting views does prove to be a successful endeavor, the most subscribed people would be the ones with the most money. This is not the case. Many who seem to be growing fast on YouTube are just regular people. Almost any time a channel grows a substantial amount, there's always a theory of they must be botting views or they must be purchasing views. It happened with PewDiePie, it happened with T-Series, and now it's happening with Jennelle Eliana. And honestly, I lean to the side where it's hard to bot views today. You have the YouTube purge, where YouTube purges subscribers that are inactive or subscribers that don't watch your videos, and that helps get rid of bots. And most of all, this is testable. Testable for you. Now, I don't advise it because botting views is against YouTube's terms of services, but if you're curious, don't follow this advice if you love your YouTube channel. But you can buy views, and if you do go viral, contact me, because I guarantee you it is hard to become a popular YouTube purchasing views. I don't think it's possible. But now comes the biggest conspiracy theory of Jennelle's channel. It's that she's an industry plant. Now, how does YouTube benefit from someone being an industry plant? Conditioning is a very real thing within commercials. Beer commercials, for instance, often have attractive women. Sometimes they're located on a beach. And it's to subconsciously tell the viewer, if you drink this type of beer, you can have this lifestyle too. Now, conditioning can be a little bit stronger when the brand introduces a character, because now that character is associated with those things, but you can place that character everywhere. And there's two types of characters brands use. One that's completely fake, the mascot, the Burger King guy, the Geico Gecko. Brands can shape this character however they want. The other character is actual people. These people have some sort of life story that happened to them that makes the brand associate that story with their brand. For example, sports athletes partnering up with shoes. And here's the thing, it's so much easier to deal with this fake character because you don't have to deal with the problematic thing that advertisers are afraid of. But with YouTube, the viewers want real people. So is Jennelle Eliana real? Or is she an industry plant? You'll often see the faces YouTube wants to be represented by on something called YouTube Rewind. It's this end of the year video YouTube puts out that features the biggest events and creators. Well, as long as you're advertiser friendly. One of the biggest conspiracy theories of Jennelle Eliana is that she's one of these faces that are advertiser friendly, but she's an industry plant. An actor placed here by YouTube just so they can attract more advertisers. What has led to such a theory is past brand ambassadors. There seems to be a pattern of characters, teen male heartthrobs, LGBTQ+ representatives, and in this case, it seems to be the female superstar. Each year, the same characters represent YouTube, and once they get too old and the audience is uninterested, someone new replaces them. In the comments of Jennelle's video, some have speculated that she's to replace Liza Koshy, now that she's more concentrated on television. I did a video a few months back about Joanna Cedia, who blew up to 1 million subscribers within 3 months. There was the same kind of whispering that she might be an industry plant. Also, other than gossip and whispers, there really isn't any solid evidence that she is. So how plausible do I think that Jennelle Eliana is an industry plant? 1%, maybe 5%. According to her Instagram, she's been living in her van since 2017. Her first post, though, was on July 2018, meaning she's had a digital footprint for over a year, and she didn't really appear out of nowhere. 1 year is also a really long time to train an industry plant. It'd be more effective for YouTube to find established channels that have been uploading for some time and align with their advertising policies. They would then theoretically contact these channels and ask them to be a representative of their brand. A creator who's only uploaded 2 videos may not have that much dedication to the platform because of the short time span they have been here. Furthermore, blowing up a supposed industry plant channel this much in a short amount of time isn't the smartest. So it's very unlikely for Jennelle to be an industry plant. Now though, how did her channel blow up?
To be honest, watching the rapid growth of my channel was a little overwhelming. I needed to take a step back from social media for my mental and physical health because I was not prepared for this.
On her 1 year on Instagram, she accumulated over 100,000 followers. Now with YouTube, there are a few factors that could lead to a viral video. Click-through rate and watch time. The click-through rate is the rate at which someone will click on the video upon them seeing it on their feed. The more people click the video when they see it to appear, the more YouTube will promote it. The more people see it and skip it, the more it won't be promoted. This is a big reason people use clickbait titles. Before you go crazy with the clickbait title though, there's another factor in virality: watch time, or how long one watches the video. The more an individual stays to watch it, the more it'll be promoted. We can assume Jennelle checks off both these boxes. Her established audience from Instagram would be enough to gain her clicks and watch time since she created content for that niche. However, I wouldn't warrant her Instagram audience as the sole purpose she gained a large audience in a short amount of time. Her sudden popularity can additionally be attributed to the popularity of the topic she's creating content about. According to Google Trends, the search term van life is at its highest popularity right now. Sure, of course there's some luck involved, but there's also strategy to help inch your way in that direction of that luck. You can actually use that to grow your own social media presence and your own channel. And you don't have to be this influencer that, you know, takes photos by the beach and stuff like that. You can use it to grow a sustainable business. This is a plausible career that people are going after now. One of the best audiobooks that help motivate me is Crushing It by Gary Vee. He talks about how the internet is such an amazing tool to build your business, but people around you just don't get it. They think you're crazy and this thing isn't gonna work out. So yeah, it's very motivational. If you're into growing your social media presence, you wanna do that to build a business. Currently, Audible is running a special for Amazon Prime members. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you can save 66% off if you join Audible today before July 31st. It's just gonna be $4.95 for the first 3 months, and then after that, it's back to regular price, $14.95. July 31st is coming up fast, so you better sign up soon. Go to audible.com/psychirl or text PsychIRL to 500-500. So the reason I said 5% is that I don't think she's an industry plant, but she may have had help. May have, but not on her behalf. Like, she didn't go ask any corporations, hey, I need help, please grow my YouTube channel. But she has appeared on several articles, and that may have led to some traffic onto her channel. And it's a combination of these things that helped boost her channel. I've noticed the same thing with another creator, Matt D'Avella. He's the director of the Netflix documentary Minimalism. His podcast series did okay, but when he started uploading videos about minimalism, his channel just took off. So for him, it was a combination of his Netflix documentary and this trending topic of minimalism. Now, he didn't exactly get to 1 million subscribers within 3 weeks or 2 videos, but how did Jennelle do it then? Now, I think a lot of people miss this part and they underestimate this part, but it's her demographic, her age. She's a teen. Teens just do so much better on YouTube. On the surface, it may look like Jennelle is only here to replace someone like Liza Koshy, but that may only be a half-truth. Despite us seeing these similar characters on YouTube over and over again,
if you didn't already notice, I happen to be an identical twin.
Yes, Grace and I are in fact twins. We are twins.
We're the Merrill twins.
They've existed long before the internet. Yes, a corporation does put them together, but that's because they sell, and their biggest buying demographic is teens. Teens relate to these characters because it helps them develop their own sense of identity, finding out what you like in a significant other. Or finding out who you are in someone you can relate to. So it isn't exactly that people are replacing female superstars every year, in terms of YouTube of course. It's more likely that every year there's a new batch of teenagers looking for someone they can identify with. It's hard to do that with someone who's 30 years old. That demand is now being reflected by Jennelle and on YouTube, by teens and who they make popular. The difference is one is being chosen by a corporation while the other is being chosen by the viewer. The argument then becomes, if YouTube knows teens sell, why wouldn't they choose their own stars? That one's pretty easy. The algorithm is better and faster at choosing the next teen stars. Gathering millions of teens' data on who they would click on and who would they watch the longest seems pretty efficient to me. This is further exemplified when we see artificial growth or growth outside the means of the algorithm.
Legendary YouTuber Johnny D. His voice make my heart melt into a million pieces, and then he repairs it again.
A few creators who received shoutouts from larger ones don't nearly have the numbers their sub count reflect. It just goes to show you can't cheat growth on a platform based on what viewers want to see. You can get all the shoutouts in the world, but if viewers don't like your video, you're not going to grow here. I think a lot of marketers say that old YouTube is dead and that you can't do variety content anymore, but I think that it's harder to do, but if you're a teen, go for it. A lot of you send me these teen vloggers who all of a sudden blow up, and they're not doing niche content, they're just being themselves, they're talking to the camera, they're doing that Emma Chamberlain editing, they're getting numbers like 50,000 really fast. And a lot of you guys are showing me these people and I'm like, oh my gosh, how are they beating me? They're just talking to the camera, they're doing this shit. Will I get a lot of subscribers if I do this or this? I think a lot of that is because people forget what YouTube actually is. It's not TV. Like, YouTube was and is, for that matter, is this thing where you talk into a camera and you connect with other people. It's this internet community. That's what it is, and that's what it kind of always will be. And I don't think that's going away anytime soon. That's the end of the video. I will see you guys next time. Stay psyched.